You're listening to the #1 podcast made by two guys 40 plus who always make sure to put on deodorant. Well, I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that we groom. And,
yes.
That's a part of our daily routine.
Yeah. For the last 40 plus years, yeah, I would say so.
40 plus? Wait, when did you start putting deodorant on? Would you start puberty at 6?
No, I'm talking about just being clean and taking a bath or to shower. Or whatever.
That started from day one.
Well, yeah, I mean, 40 plus years.
Okay, I just thought you meant deodorant. I didn't know that you meant like. No. Oh, okay. No. I just wasn't sure.
Maybe that was more like for last 38 years.
Was it 12, 13 you start putting on deodorant? I mean, kids now, I don't know, kids now because of, all the hormones in the food. I mean, they're growing up and they're maturing a lot faster, due to the environmental factors.
Yeah, it's very
different.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say once again, we are not together. I am in the studio alone. Yeah, Jeff is back on the phone, remote due to Omicron.
So has anybody in your house had it?
No, not yet. But we're going to talk about more of that right after this. Now, we still, knock on wood. I don't want to say. Oh, so you know what I've been meaning to ask you, because I don't see you right now, and. We talked a little bit before you're getting ready. Yeah, like, what's your situation over there? You got catering, because you were starting to get good catering, over here while you were coming over. You have an intern there now. Like, what's the situation?
No. I'm one of these, remote broadcasters, while very light set up.
Okay. You like to keep it just in case you have to get on the go? Are they coming for you?
No. Just the main broadcasting is done in our office.
Right. I know, but I feel bad. Like next time, maybe next week, I'll drop off like a bottle of seltzer for you.
Well,
usually here we offer you a drink, or you were bringing your own. Oh, we finally went through that pallet, but we had the intern here for a little while. I'm just worried about you, not being comfortable over there.
No, I missed my chair.
Right. I was also told.
I missed the mic.
Yeah. It's better being together, but this freaking virus. Also, I got told, besides the virus thing, that there's some reorganization going on in the studio, which you've seen before. Yeah. Oh,
are you putting plexiglass booths up?
No. Paperwork wise.
Gotcha.
Reorganization. Gotcha. I guess a purge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've seen the purge.
Yeah, you've cleaned the
This is like the third purge in 3 months. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, getting back to the other thing. Yeah, no, we've been. It hasn't hit us yet.
No, unfortunately, they say that it's going to hit everybody.
Yeah, but it's I don't want to say when, or I'm sitting here waiting for it. I don't know. I've had a runny nose for a few days.
Have you?
Yeah.
Any cough?
No.
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
I'm going for a physical on Friday.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. So I'm curious to see.
You're going to get tested then.
I thought you said molested.
Tested.
Oh, yeah. I got it last year. I thought I had it after that week that I was in, that time in Disney when it started creeping up. And there was one night that I had the sweats, but that wasn't it. Yeah, no, I know I'll get tested. I'm curious to see.
Since you are
I'm a tri-vaxxer too, which we've.
No, so since you're a certified medical profession based on the recruiters that reach out to you.
Yeah.
What's your opinion about this Omicron and where it's at? Do you think we're peaking? Do you think it's
again? I think we're going to you know what? People don't want to realize the patterns. It shouldn't be a surprise right now because New York got a double whammy.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get Delta full force. Remember, like during the summer, Florida got Delta hard?
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't get Delta hard. And we got Delta harder or hard in November, December, later months, along with Omicron. And then Omicron took over. So it shouldn't be, there's a pattern here of time already.
When do you think we're going to hit the bottom of the
I think we're on the peak already. I think from the numbers, from what I've been told and from my sources, we're peaking and we're starting to come down already.
Yeah, but I think it's mostly East Coast more so.
Well, it's going to East Coast, West Coast, and it's going to make its way into the middle like it did last year.
Yeah.
But it's that's the way it moves. But at some point, we got to realize, now people, we got to live with this. Duh. Where have you been for the last 2 years? People are starting to realize, what do you mean there's going to... Yeah, this is it. This is life. And these... I don't consider, and I said this before, I don't consider what the vaccine a vaccine.
It's not really... It's
a flu shot. It's a flu shot. Let's call it what it is. It's a flu shot at this point. And
have you looked at any of these interactive maps across the country that show the spread? So I was looking at them today because I'm trying to figure this out.
And it goes from out to outside it goes from the coast in.
It goes from
if you ever listen to the news, there's only 4 states that ever get COVID.
Right, New York,
Florida, Texas, and California. Yeah.
So, but it goes from the states. The state that I was looking at, I think it was like the CDC. The states are all like kind of like this orange and a little hint of red and things like that.
Right.
And then as it progresses through the month of December into January, the entire U.S. is completely black. I never saw a chart where anything exceeds red.
Right.
Like red is like, it's off the charts.
It's off the charts right now. But if you look at there's so much. There's so much. I don't want to say disinformation because that's not true, but you don't know what to believe.
No, you don't.
You know what I mean? It's all of a sudden things that were suppressed 6 months ago that people would have been canceled for. Now you can talk about.
And how did Fauci become the bad guy in all this?
They needed him. You know what? I'm 50-50 on Fauci.
Really?
Yes. I'm not 100% hating Fauci.
But what is the dislike with Fauci?
Well, my issue with Fauci, or one of the issues, if you go back to the AIDS, he was in charge of the AIDS epidemic.
Okay.
And he wanted to vaccinate. He's big on vaccines. Like, that's his thing. And I think we spoke about this before. Like, he wanted to vaccinate the whole population so they wouldn't get AIDS. That was like his strategy.
Yeah, but it never happened.
Right. But I'm saying, just like this strategy, a vaccine instead of pushing therapeutics. Like, if they're going to come up with what's that stuff? Like, you get sick and they give you whatchamacallit. If you get the flu, don't they give you that cocktail?
I'm
never taken it. You know what I'm talking about.
Wait, I'm trying to think of it. Like if you're hospitalized?
No. It's over. You need a prescription for it. Like
not like Theraflu.
What? No.
A Z-Pack?
Exactly. A Z-Pack.
Okay.
Whoever's going to come up with the Z-Pack for this, hey, I don't feel well. I tested positive for COVID. Here's a Z-Pack. And it's done. That's where it's at.
That's what they're working on. I mean, that's what they have.
Right, but they need that like mass produced. But why isn't that being produced?
No, it is.
But not to everybody.
You can't just throw this medication into the public arena and just you've got to test it.
Well, I just took 3 shots of something.
Right.
That hasn't exactly been around that long.
No, that in itself is scary.
Right, I know. Exactly. It's like, I'm done. I don't want any more shots. Like, I usually don't take a flu shot. So,
I take.
Right. I don't. I usually don't. And my doctor Friday is going to tell me to take a flu shot, and I don't know. I'll decide in the elevator. But that's why it's not a vaccine. But I'm fifth because the science has changed, and they didn't know what was going on. So I don't fault them for like the 2 week when we got locked down, the 2 week to stop the spread.
Yep.
But you have to also, people have said over time, there's like his way wasn't necessarily the right way, and there were other ways to proceed, and he like poo-pooed everything by anybody else. They like poo-pooed other countries that went about it a different way, and they had more success than we did without killing the economy, without killing, destroying kids' lives and everything. I mean, some of it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, the fact that kids are in New York City are still like eating school lunch outside, and it's 24 degrees with a mask on is insane. Right. I mean, can we at least go with that?
Right now, I went back to wearing a mask at the gym.
Yeah, a lot of people have.
I didn't. I had it on when it was mandated last year, and then they said you don't need to wear it anymore. I took it off. Never got sick at the gym.
Right.
And then I got COVID at the end with this virus. So I think the test is going to be, is when the coronavirus when Omicron is on the other side. When everybody's had it and it's going and it's less. The next variant, I think, is going to tell us, like, is this weakening?
Right.
Or is it this was just a different variant and there's all different strains?
No, if you go through history, historical event, that's why they some of the stuff that they're saying, oh, we didn't know that was going to happen, this was going to happen, or they were shocked. If you go through, like, the history of the Spanish flu and everything, this doesn't want to it doesn't want to kill you.
This variant,
right? As the variants go, they don't like the virus doesn't want to kill you. The virus wants the host to live, so the virus can live. So the virus can live. So as historically with other viruses, what happens is they become less deadly and more transmissible, and that's what's going to happen. And then you're going to have people that are going to die. But I thought that it was like, I knew people last summer that like 10 people went away together, all double vaxxed and whatever. And remember, there was a couple of breakthrough cases, and they're telling you it was 1 in 100,000 or whatever. And 10 people went away, and they came back all with COVID, and they were all double vaxxed. So I didn't believe it last summer, that this whole thing was impenetrable.
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy. But now, like, why are you wearing a mask? Are you afraid that you're going to get it again? You just had it. Like, you should be like super vaxxed.
No, I just know that when I wore a mask last winter was the first time I never got sick.
But here's the thing. You weren't out in society. Your kids weren't out in society.
Right. And right now,
I'm sorry. I don't believe it. And what kind of mask were you wearing?
It's just a regular cloth mask. Now I'm wearing the KN95.
Right. Okay. As they said, the cloth mask, now they're starting to, yes, the cloth mask doesn't do anything. I think it was because people weren't, like, even kids going to school, distance, whatever, they were only at 50% capacity. But, yeah. Okay. So you had that. Kids weren't getting together. Forget about getting together. They weren't going out to the mall. They weren't going out to birthday parties. They weren't going out to all these places where you had a ton of people where germs were spreading. And that was my theory. It was everybody's, it's the mask. I don't think it was the mask. I think it was just generally you weren't touching that doorknob and then rubbing your face. We were all of a sudden, we were all being super clean. and we weren't out in society with each other, and we're all distanced and everything. So I don't know if it was the mask.
Right now, I don't think it was this cold last year either. So people were like outside of people's houses, even like it was like
it was cold,
35, 40 degrees.
No,
now it's like in the single digits.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
So we can't even go out.
No, I can't wait to ski though in those single digits.
Oh yeah, well that's
yeah.
Well, by the time this actually airs, you will have skied.
I will have skied. Yes,
you will have skied.
Yes, and I made sure that I told somebody so we don't run into. I like to watch the weather, no matter where I go. Do you do that?
I watch weather all the time.
No, but like if you're going to go away, let's say you're going to Florida next week, do you watch the weather to make sure? I want to make. I always make sure that like what's coming up. I got to be informed. I got to know how to dress.
There's a storm coming, right? Sunday.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So, well, no, we're getting rain.
They say it's questionable.
Right? Okay, 50-50.
What days are you going skiing?
That's the thing. So we're going up Saturday morning, and we're going to ski in the Saturday. 5 degrees on Saturday, and we're supposed to ski Sunday.
Is that when? But when's the rain or snow supposed to start?
Sunday into Monday. Now the place we're going is supposed to have 5 to 8 inches.
Right. Okay. Have you ever skied in the rain?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's a horrible experience.
You can't you have to push yourself down the mountain.
Yeah, we were in like really fresh powder. I think last year, one of the days or 2 days ago, which you never get on the East Coast, rarely.
No,
and you sunk into because they didn't even have time to roll it or whatever they did.
Pack it down.
Yeah, and you were basically sinking into the snow. So I have informed said wife. Said wife. That I'm watching it very carefully because of a previous incident that we had. We're in this ski area that we're going to where I wanted to leave and somebody said, no, it's snowing. It's great skiing. The kids love it. It's all for them. We have to stay.
It's not fun to ski while it's snowing.
No, it was fine. It was fine.
After it snows.
No, it was good. It was good skiing. I'll admit it was good skiing. However, the disaster of the ride back, which you've got to be prepared for that. No, this is beyond. No, I wanted to leave. Okay? That's
part of skiing in the Northeast.
No, it wasn't. It is. I don't mind the drive home. You know what? After I'm tired, but it's mellow. I'm fine. I've gotten out of the last, I'd say 5 to 10 years. I've really gotten out of my comfort zone of beyond the 2-hour drive. Okay. Years now going up to Maine. 7 hours, whatever. 5 hours. What I used to have like a 4-hour limit, and now I'm better. However, this one time when I said we should leave. Okay, and we didn't leave, and I was getting really pissed off. So we get on the highway, all right, after this big snowstorm. And then, you get that where it stops and it's really sunny. Okay. So we hit. Well, the good thing is it wasn't
like a mirror.
Yeah. So it's a little gray, and then it turns sunny as we're on the road. However, they only plowed in the middle of the highway.
Oh, so single lane.
Single lane in the middle.
But then you get the yahoos that try to pass on the side.
Okay, we had a couple of those a-holes. I got stuck in back of somebody doing like 30. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm okay. I'm a responsible driver. I have the kids in the car. What was that?
That was my.
That wasn't on this side.
That was a text message.
That's a text message? Dude, you got to upgrade your phone. So.
Just change the text notification.
I'm in the Bourbon. The big car. The Suburban. But I'm not going to do 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. I got the kids. I got the ski equipment. I'm tired. but I can do over 30. And I got stuck in back of somebody for like 45 minutes. And I was like on the brake. It was a horrible drive.
You know where you made your mistake? I just realized it.
What was the mistake?
The mistake was...
Not taking the Jeep.
Nope.
No?
The mistake was not buying a Tesla with an autopilot.
Ugh. No, we couldn't get all that stuff. I don't have a Thule. A Thule?
A dually?
A Thule.
Oh, the Thule.
Yeah.
I think that like a dually, like a truck.
No. I don't like...
Yeah.
I've had the ski rack. That thing's a freaking pain.
Yeah, but
it looks cool.
I used to put the ski rack on the car in the winter.
And?
Yeah, he used to put skis in them.
But in the bourbon, we could put everything in the back. I put a towel down. I have a whole system.
Yeah, but I always used to look up, like, through my windshield to make sure the skis
are still there. Oh, yeah.
Like, I'd open the window and just tap on there to make sure they're still there.
Oh, I know. And then you have to be careful. Like, I tried to pull the car in once with the additional, we could barely get the car in as is. And then you have, like, the additional, like, 8 inches of rack.
Well,
that was bad.
I never told you, when I first got my license, and I would go skiing every weekend with.
Oh, so you are an expert. You're a good skier.
Yeah, no. I know it. I haven't skied in a long time, but I used to ski. So we used to go up.
You haven't gotten from the wife. We have to go because of the kids, so they can experience.
No, I haven't had a desire.
Oh my God, you're so lucky.
So here's what happened.
So what are you going to do? You're going to sit around Saturday and Sunday and watch football.
No, I've got other stuff I'll do.
Okay.
So let me tell you why I'm telling you this. So it was very exciting. Put the ski rack on Saturday night. You
look cool.
Load up the car.
Yeah.
Pick up my friends at 5:30 in the morning, and we would go either Poconos or somewhere in New York.
Right.
So, but we used to drive fast because you want to get there.
Right.
The problem was I started driving so fast that the skis started lifting my car off the ground.
Oh my God.
Because so I think one time I was going a little bit quicker than I should have, and I really started to feel the car start to kind of go off the ground.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a very comfortable experience.
Right.
But you want to get there because it's like a long ride, and it's early in the morning, then it's dark at night. But that was like, I was like, whoa! And
you didn't lose any equipment though.
No, everything stayed intact, including the car.
That's good.
I thought I was going to fall apart. I thought my car was in good condition and everything, but it's not aerodynamic when you put skis on the roof.
No, it's you know what? I'm getting tired just thinking about what I have to do.
I say you cancel it.
No, that's not going to happen. Because again, it's a disappointment of not showing up to somebody's house.
So just hanging out at the house.
I was hoping to watch football, but I couldn't get away with it. Trust me, I've come up with 100 excuses and not working.
All right,
But I put my foot down enough with the snow issue that we can leave on Sunday. Because they know if I go through that again, then I'm never going again.
So let's go with your top 3, your top 5 demands that you're putting your foot down today.
Yeah.
And then we can report back how many of them you were able to execute on.
Oh, on the ski weekend?
Yeah.
No, I don't have. With me, there are no demands. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. Snowstorm coming. Let's get the hell out of here at a reasonable time. What?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
I'm going to leave.
If it starts at 3:00 on Sunday, the snowstorm, what time are you going to leave?
Like 3.
Right after the snowstorm.
No, because I have to see when it's coming in. I don't think it's supposed to start Sunday night. However, if it says by 3, it depends now. If it's going to be 3, then I'm okay and I can drive home the next day.
Oh, so then you'll wait till Monday.
Right. Well, we're scheduled to stay there till Monday. But if the snow's going to be overnight, as it says it's coming in Sunday to Monday.
Are you bringing like radar equipment with you?
What kind of radar equipment do you need?
I mean, like, you're really timing this down to the minute.
Yeah, I watch the radars. I do the same thing with rain. I got to know. Strategies involved.
There's a lot of strategy. How do you time to ski?
Because then, no, I do. Once I got my strategy down to that, then I'm okay with skiing. Then I don't have to worry.
It's like when you know, like, a hurricane's coming and there's that hurricane evacuation route, and then everybody stops because they're all leaving at the same time.
Right.
Because they waited until the hour before.
I leave 2 hours before, so I beat the traffic. See, I know. That's the mentality you have to go with.
All right.
Don't worry. I'll be back here to do the show next week. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be back.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Next. Will be Monday's show. If Monday's show doesn't come on.
Well, no, Monday's show will be on.
It might be Thursdays that doesn't because you didn't get back.
Right. It'll be Thursday's show.
Yeah. Now you
jinxed me.
No.
Now
but you could be stuck at somebody's house, but you're a good house guest.
I am. I'm wonderful to have over. So if anybody wants to have me over as their house guest, you can email us at therealagingimmaturely.com. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Aging Immaturely. If you have a product that you would like to discuss on air, please email us at agingimmaturely@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Aging Immaturely.